What is a life question that you've been sitting with lately?
For me, right now, the main thing in my life is helping my husband navigate getting through cancer and just dealing with that.
So, what would be a question that you have around that as far as life? Has it brought up anything for you?
Just wondering how to go about helping him because we're really enjoying life right now, but we don't know what the future holds at all, and that's
Okay.
scary.
So, it's the uncertainty of what's to come.
Yeah.
The uncertainty of it all. How do I navigate life during the times when the uncertainty of it all feels overwhelming? I listened to her share about her husband, about the cancer diagnosis, about how they're enjoying life right now, and the fear of not knowing how long it'll last, and the uncertainty of what's to come for him, for her, for them together. And that's a very challenging and difficult space to be in. You know, I lost my father to cancer years ago, and I remember the journey of navigating from the diagnosis to the time when I stood by his side as he took his last breath, and living through the years between when he was diagnosed and when he passed away, and all the uncertain periods through it all, the remission, the out of the remission, the is it progressing, has it entered other places in the body. And anyone who is living with a loved one who has a terminal diagnosis, the uncertainty of what the future holds for that person, for your relationship, for life itself, can be extremely scary and very overwhelming. You know, I've learned that uncertainty also applies when going through significant changes and shifts in life. When you choose to step outside of the life that you've known and into a different life, such as going through a divorce, such as relocating to a new position or a new state or a new location. When navigating those periods, the uncertainty of everything can feel extremely overwhelming also. And one of the things I've learned in having been through both of those types of situations, along with many others in my life, is that when life is in the periods where things feel most unsure and uncertain, those are the times to really dig in and live in the moment. During those times, we don't know what the future holds. We don't even know what tomorrow holds. And the reality of life is that life is always like that. It's just when we have something in front of us that is a known factor, like an illness, like a significant life change, like an identity shift, then the uncertainty becomes more prevalent in how we move, how we navigate, what we think about is something that's constantly there. It can provide additional stress, additional anxiety, and additional pressure on life. But one of the things that I remember after my dad passed away was the one thing I wish I could have had more of was time. And it wasn't just time in general, but it was time to be present with him, time to spend with him, time to live in the moments that would then become memories. And during the time when I was navigating that with my father, I actually lived in a completely different state. And a lot of people are stuck in situations like that. You live in different states. You have demanding jobs, you have families of your own, and you're not able to be fully present as much as you like. And we constantly take for granted, I think, a lot of times that there will be more time. And the most important thing that we can do is to be present in the moments, to enjoy the moments, to say everything that is on us to say, to share everything that is on us to share, to be honest, to be vulnerable, and to really be present for ourselves and for that other person. And I'm going to flip it a bit, because when going through a significant transition in life or a significant change, a lot of the same things are applicable. The most important things we can do is to live in the moment, to live in each step day by day, to look at what is the next action or move or step I can take right then and right there, and to not get lost in the future and overwhelmed by the scale of it all. I found that the one thing throughout all my life transitions, throughout the deaths of loved ones in my life, that I've never regretted is enjoying the time that I did have with them, enjoying the time that I was navigating through a transition, enjoying being able to do the simplest of things with a person I love. Those are things that you'll never regret. And those are things that once that person is gone, or even once that transition is over, you'll never relive or get back. And you hear it a lot, and it's true, that life is truly about the journey and not the destination. It's about living in what our reality is, the space, the time, and moment we are in, and not going too far ahead to the future and what could be, what we want to be, and what we hope can be, or living in the past of what was. Because both of those things are not real. The only thing that's real is right here, right now, this moment. So for me, this video is a reminder to really hold dear and treasure and be present during the times with the people who matter to you and the people you love, to take the time to be there and to show up for them. If you're going through a significant change or shift in your life, this is a reminder to be present in the moments. And even though things may be difficult, even though things feel completely unsteady, it's a reminder that there are gifts within what you're living through right here, right now, and that there's beauty in every single moment. So I encourage you to look at your life and see, where in my life do I feel the greatest amount of uncertainty, and really lean into those areas and take it as an indication to fully be aware, be present, and be available for the moments in those parts of your life.